today, part of the knitting challenge is to show you where I knit. So here I am. And if you'll excuse me, I'll just get up. I'll show you. There's my chair. You can see the yarn at the back. That was a little teddy that was made for me when I was working as a carer during the pandemic. Okay, here's one of my button tins, of which I've got about 4. All different buttons and beads and all sorts in there. Very pretty little beads there, look. Little purple ones. Okay, that's full of patterns and files of patterns that I've compiled. I've got more pattern books over there. This is I'm standing up for this because this is the throw that I made. And it's finished. It's all done. It's complete. And let me show you the back. All the backs, all the ends are sewn in. So that will be going off to Gosport sometime in the next few days. So that can go over there. The cup's on there, but I've actually finished that cup. I've got to ask you something. When you're working on a project and you finish sewing it up, what do you do with all the little bits of yarn? This is what I do with mine. I put them in a jar, and in the spring, when the birds are making the nest, I chuck them all out over one of the hedges or one of the shrubs, so that they can pick that, and then the birds come and pick them up and put them in the nests, line the nests with them. So there you go. I did promise I'd show you the new project. I think I showed you the yarn, didn't I, yesterday? I'm using those two the colours of yarn. Peaches and Cream, I'm calling this one. Okay, and I've made a start on it. What I usually do is hang the, oops, I've got my fingers caught in it. Hang the project bag on the side. You can see this is my Dementia UK project bag that I got. Actually, I think this is last year's, so I've got 2 now. And this is what I'm making at the moment, or one of the things I'm making at the moment. And you can see it zigzags. Goes along there. That's going to be a baby blanket. I'll turn it upside down because it's easier. Okay. Excuse me. And this is really easy to do because it's just all trebles all the way along. And then it's 4. What the pattern I do is 4 trebles into the one loop of the yarn, and then when I get to the top of the thing, I go into the one loop with a treble, and again. That makes the bit that tips it over to go downwards. And then when I get down the other side, you'll see there's a gap there, because I just do 2 together. Do 2 together or skip 1, whichever way you want to do it, to make the V. And as you go up, the V becomes a bit more pronounced. Okay, so that's what I'm actually working on at the moment. You can see the hat there. I've still got the shrub going. I'll show you how that's going at the moment. This is one of those projects that you do a bit and leave a bit, but it's getting there. You can see that it's growing, and then of course I will do, when I sew it up, it gets sewn up that end to that end to make a sleeve, and that end to that end to make a sleeve, and that bit in the middle is what goes over your shoulders. But I'll show you that when I'm doing it. Hopefully that will be before the end of the month. If not, you'll have to come onto my YouTube channel and have a look at it, because I'll be showing all my projects on there. Let's pop that one back in there. As you can see, I've got bags everywhere. Down here I've got the 5th beanie that I've been making, and that's coming on. That's another green and grey. And in this bag, I've actually got 2 projects in this bag, because I've also got, all caught together, some of the squares for the blanket, the single blanket, fusion blanket that I'm going to be doing. So you'll be able to watch that come together as well. So that's me. That's where I knit when you come and see me each day. And here I've got my challenge there. You can see all the ticks where I'm working my way through. We're on this day. I haven't ticked it yet because I haven't finished. So that's me. That's where I knit. That's my picture of the knitting nook that I have. Where do you knit? I'll be looking on the site later to see where everybody else does their knitting. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.